Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, as always, thanks to all the subscribers, thanks for all the comments, all the likes, all the shares. I appreciate you guys trying to grow this community and growing the channel. I was on our way to 1,700 subscribers before we get to 2,000 subscribers. We are doing awesome. Okay, guys. As always, this is not financial advice. I always just talk about my portfolio and my portfolio alone. So do not take this as financial advice. If you do, you do at your own risk. Okay, guys? This is to help guide you, to motivate you, to get everybody that I know and this big family we have online here to invest in their future and help their family to learn how to invest. And we can start from the basics. And always we do that. All right, guys, so let's get down to business, and business is booming. Today is a beautiful day. It's a green day. All right, we got Tesla down, Costco, Nvidia, Oracle, just some of the big names, right? A lot of the big guys are down today. Now, in the technology sector, it's pretty green, right? Overall, overall, you know, everything looks pretty decent, right? S&P 500. This is mostly S&P 500. This is what we track against, even though we invest in, the Dow and the Russell, but we already track the S&P 500. All right, guys. So my computer is a little slow today. Maybe it's mad because I've been looking at getting another computer for the year. You know, I want to invest in another computer, and I want to get a gaming computer because, and I'm not a gamer, but it's just faster. Sometimes the graphics are even better. They have more RAM, more storage, and it's good for editing videos. And you know, it's just something different. All right, guys. So as you guys can see, in our smaller portfolio here, like I said the other day, I was going to add a few more things to this portfolio. I haven't done it since we sold and bought out the current positions we have, right? I need to add YBit in here because I got Coney, Misty, YieldMax, Alti, IWMY, QQQY, Tesla, YMAG, SQY, and Nvidia. So I wanted to add, because I want to keep this similar to other portfolios I have. I want to add, what's the thing called? I want to add in here YBit and Palantir. And I think that's about it. I want to add YBit, Palantir, maybe AIYY in here. I've been thinking about doing that, and what I'm going to do is just when I do decide to do that, I'm going to just add more money to the portfolio, or just use what's available right now in cash, and then maybe add $100, and then use that $100 to buy, and just give everything equally weighted, so that way when I do buy, I don't want to sell anything I have now, right? The goal is to grow this portfolio. Also, even though it's a small portfolio, and so you guys, the reason I use this, right? So you guys can see the advantage and disadvantages with using M1. I see big time guys will have almost $500,000 in the portfolio use M1, and it is, I don't get it, but this is for a small portfolio, and for me, when I got comfortable, I left M1, but it's still pretty easy to use, and M1 offers a lot of opportunities as far as you can borrow against your money, almost like a loan. They can give you, and you can pay back that money. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to use in M1. Okay, guys. So, I mean, this is what we bought last week. So the dividend that's paid. So pretty much this week, we're gonna get the same dividend except for Misty and SQY. We're gonna get pretty much the same dividend, and we're gonna get some Tesla in here, and we're gonna get Tesla dividend and probably YBit, because I'm gonna try to IYBit, and I'm gonna do it before before the end of the week. So I'm gonna do that before the end of the week. All right, and let's get over here. So of course, Bitcoin is going back down. It's pulling back a little bit, and you know, I already took all my money out of Bitcoin. Um, all of my profit, all people not profits. I took some profits, but I took all what I put into Bitcoin a few years back and Ethereum. I took all of that money and I put $20,000 of that money into Robinhood, and I put another 10 grand of that money into Charles Schwab. And today I put 1,000 in my Fidelity Growth account, my growth portfolio. And that's it for now. It's the end of the year. Of course, you got to buy stuff for the family, gifts, and all that stuff. And you know, I'm a girl dad. I got a bunch of girls, so I got to make sure they get what they need from their pops. And of course, this is what's going on with Bitcoin today. Bitcoin going on with crypto today, right? The market's closed, so of course everything. If you crypto's still going, you can buy crypto, you know, all day, all night, pretty much. So, but you know, like I said, this is not financial advice, guys. As always, like, share the content. You see my Bitcoin, what I got in Bitcoin right now, and this is all profits. I took all my money out of Bitcoin. Right now, I got like $2,000 in Bitcoin, and half of that, over half of that, is considered to be profits, right? But I bought in at 30,000, and I wish I bought more, but of course at the time I wasn't thinking about that. So we're gonna play it right and see what's gonna happen in the next bull run. You know, we're gonna be ready. Right now, we're trying to build, you know, add more positions, and of course, somebody used the link. I already mentioned the brother that used the link, and I'd use that to buy Nvidia. Right, I bought the actual Nvidia, $5 for Nvidia, and I hope. Let me know what you buy with your $5 that you're getting from Robinhood. All right. So I mean that's it. I put in some buy orders, and let's see. And most of them probably cancel out. I bought that market rate. I bought $11 worth. At the time it was $10.22, just to put a placeholder. I bought more Pepe, $199. Of course, you got to pay the fee. And I bought Whitebit, just put in a placeholder. So usually when I do market rate, it usually put in a placeholder, and the rate was 65. What I got, I just put 11. That's a placeholder. So that way, you know. And I was trying to buy this, and what's that? Okay, that's old. But you gotta remember, guys. This is from yesterday. I did that last night when I used $5 that I got. So you gotta remember, guys. Like I mentioned in the comment today, and that gentleman probably already know about this, but you know, investing is we invest for the long haul, right? I've been doing this for almost 5 years now, and I don't use a lot of crazy strategy. You know, I'm a dividend investor and an income investor. I invest for income, and you know, right now I'm getting way more than what I ever needed for as dividend. But of course, you want more, and dividend investing is addictive. And most of the time when I talk to people and trying to give them, you know, guidance on investing, I try to get them to get in the mode of buying very minimum, especially the first 3 or 4 weeks, right? Even though you have the money and you could just buy something, but the thing is about building that repetition and understanding. And if you're not investing in high yield, and like I got 2 level of high yield, right? I got a level like high yield is like JP Morgan Chase, JP, JQ, those are high yield. right? Like Misty, Tesla, Nvidia, Coney, those are extreme high yield, right? That's why I call it, because they're like almost 90 times more. They're paying, 90 more times than the other companies are paying 7, 8, 9%, right? So you guys can call it what you want, but this is what I look at it. So if you invested in something like a JPJQ, I will not worry about my money. I'll put it there, and I will still check it, but I won't be worried about, oh damn, I need to check to make sure if it drop or not, nav erosion, all that stuff. I will not worry about that if I invest in those, and I don't. And I have those in here as part of my core: JP, JPQ, SCHD. These are my core positions for SCHG, and the goal is when I get to where I need to. And I already, in this portfolio, I already reached this goal in this portfolio, right? Which was to get to 20,000 a year, and I already surpassed that already. And this portfolio got like $60,000, $70,000 in it, right? I still got a buying power here of 13, and I put in to buy some shares today. I don't know if they went through or not, but at some point, if it don't clear, that money gonna show back up in my account. So I had about $20,000 in there, and I went to buy some stuff. But I don't know. But the point is, we're gonna check later because the video is already gonna be longer than I thought it was gonna be today because I'm yapping too much. Okay, now in here, of course, I put some money here the other day. I told you guys, right? 10 grand. Well, I put 5,000 in here. I left 5,000 into my savings account on here. And the reason being is that money gonna go towards the Tesla, right? Instead of me pulling the money out of here and putting it back in there, it's just gonna sit there, and that should be able to cover the Tesla for the next 7, 8 months. So I don't have to worry about that. And of course, I get a very smidgen of my paycheck that goes into the account. I think it's like $300. It's about $600, $700 a month that goes into the account, which is enough technically to cover my Tesla. But that amount is just going to sit there and it's going to come out. And the goal is to invest more. And this thing was down the other day, and I didn't have money because the money I transferred didn't go through, and I wanted to buy more. I was at 290, now I'm at 226, and this thing is 150. So we'll see tomorrow. We'll buy into that, and once I bring this down to where I'm a little comfortable, then I'm gonna hold on to it. Maybe I have to spend another, I'll say another $2,000 or $3,000. Maybe I have to pay up to 15 grand, and kind of watch it. Now, and the goal is to get that rate, my DCA down, and it's paying 12%, so it's not bad. But for that kind of money I got in there, I need more back. So at some point, like I said, I want to sell that, but I don't want to sell it as a big loss, right? It's $2,000 something right now out of 9 grand. That's a big difference, right? Of course, I can put that 9,000 into Misty, and I can get back a lot of that money back. But it's just a big difference. And then I got Coney and Alti down here that I need to put some stuff into. I bought some AIYY 100 shares, and I put in a bid for a lower. I thought it was gonna drop lower than that, right? And I put in a bid. I think it was at 10 something, and it went lower than what I thought. So, but I still got my order in. So that's my placeholder, and that's so much for that. I wasn't able to. Let me see. Let me bring up our Fidelity sit-in. Right. Now, guys, as I told you guys, y'all can check out Snowball. Right. Let me bring it over as it loads. Black Friday. They said they're giving up some Black Friday. Guys, in the link, you can purchase this if you want to try it out. I mean, you can use this for free. And then if you like it, you can buy it. And use our link in the description. All right. And I purchased this. I think I spent like $100 and something for this for the year. to kind of check it out. I mean, I like it, but you know, I'm building my own product, so of course I have to try different ones and then take what I like from everything and put it into one big product. So by the time we push out our product, we're gonna be cream of the crop. But that's something for next year, maybe around Q2 or Q3 that would come out. Maybe come out with a beta first, and then. But this pretty much covers everything in Fidelity, right? And of course we're down before the market close. But I mean, this portfolio. Look at the profits in this portfolio, right? 27% profits in this portfolio. So, I mean, been down 0.5% a day. It's not even nothing, right? And then deposit income is 42.6%, and we're 2% up in income. So I cannot complain about that. And guys, you know, the income goals for this portfolio is, we already met this income goal for this portfolio. All right. So the future value already there is 2,397,000, and this without additional contribution. Even though we do we do some reinvestments in some of the normal yield stuff, and then the rest of the cash go into the portfolio, and then we reinvest it manually. So now you're doing drips on everything, and adding a value here would be kind of crazy, because some month I might put in more money than required per se to buy certain things. But the income for this portfolio, the goal was to get this to 10,000, right? And we are already crushing it. We're already crushing it. The goal was 10,000, and now we are pushing 12. So this is going to continue to grow, right? And it's going to continue to grow as I work towards building the other income, right? And of course, we got to stop putting more effort into this portfolio, and to see what happens. Now I'm finally getting a notification from stuff that I tried to buy today that didn't go through in Robinhood. But the goal is to get this to 10,000, and then we go over here. But we at what the thing say? Let's say average is about 8.5 right now. Not that. And then Robinhood, we already crushed this, right? The goal was to get this to be able to pay my daughter tuition, which was like $2,000 a month, right? And right now we have $5,000 a month. This month of course is crazy. Next month we'll see, but $5,000 a month, we already passed that goal. And of course now we're going to build this up to 10,000, and then continue to build, right? And Robinhood is easier to put money into because the money get there right away. And even Fidelity, when I put money in, is available right away. Charles Schwab is the only one that take a little bit to move money in. But I've never really tried moving money directly into the actual brokerage account. I usually just transfer it to my checking account in that portfolio. But guys, so I don't know, what you think about the portfolio. I know I asked a couple of you guys about your future goals for your portfolio. Now, the portfolio goal, right, was 30,000 for next year. But at this rate, I'm already at 25K before the end of this year, and we're already going to be buying more stuff. We're going to be buying more positions. So I don't doubt it that we're going to crush 30,000 this year. So if you guys saw the sheet that I posted, that that I did over the weekend. Me tracking the dividends, and I'm going to track them by, provider, because of course I have a lot of positions. So it's not going to make no sense for me to be telling you guys, oh well. Now, if you guys have any ideas or stuff y'all want for future content, be free to post it in the comment. And let's see. As you guys can see, right? I don't know if y'all catched it last week, but per this device, this tool, we're gonna be at that 2000, that 1 million mark in liquid in 2026, right? And this next year, we're gonna be a millionaire total across the board. So always, guys, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Just keep investing. Don't give up. Don't let nobody try to downplay what you're doing, because you see how far you come to get to where you are. It took me almost 5 years to have this income, and this is estimated income coming into my portfolio. And this is more money than I make on my regular job. So of course, I can leave my job anytime and be happy. So guys, invest in your future. Don't give up. Don't listen to other people negativity. Don't listen to all that, right? Because the bottom line is you doing this for you and your family, and those people can continue to be negative and say, oh, I'm not going to do this. Why are you doing this? That's not going to work for you. This not going to work for you. This work for me. I mean, everybody know what best, right? I don't know how to do options, and I don't like options. So I invest in higher yield positions that do cover calls and take care of the options for me. So if you know how to invest in options and you want to be worried about that and whatever, then do that, But this is what works for me. And, you guys, I motivate you to pick your own strategy and do what works for you. In the end, you guys know I always encourage you guys to invest in the safer positions and build your way up to where you're more comfortable. All right, you see I just updated that, right? And the income actually went up. I just updated that because we did buy a little bit of stuff today. So the income just went up. I did it right before you guys' eyes. Okay, guys, so stay blessed. We're going to make another video again tomorrow. And I'm trying to decide what we're going to do for Thanksgiving Day. So I'm gonna still post a video for Thanksgiving. Okay? Even though the market is going to be closed, but I'm still going to post a video for Thanksgiving because we're going to make a video every day, except if I'm sick. Even then, if I can talk, I'm going to make a video. All right, guys, so we're going to talk to you guys tomorrow. Stay blessed. Peace.